What is sexual misconduct? If you don't know, how do you know a contradictory vow? You have to understand the vow first. What is sexual misconduct? No, don't say Henry, I'm asking you. What is sexual misconduct?
Sleep with people who are my wife.
Not your partner. And it damages them.
Yeah.
So if your partner knows or it's accepted, is that sexual misconduct? So it's only sexual misconduct if someone is hurt. So if you have a wife that says you can sleep with other women, I sleep with other men because it'll be better for our relationship in the long run because we love each other, then it's not sexual misconduct. But if you're with a wife that knows you're sleeping with other women and it hurts them, it's sexual misconduct. You will be born as an animal. You see, in Tibet, women are allowed to have 3, 4, 5 husbands. Which for good women is very helpful for agriculture and keeping the wealth. For bad women, they take rebirth as an animal. So you don't look at sleeping with 3, 4 men as good or bad. It's your motivation. It's your motivation. So if your wife knows you're sleeping around and she accepts it, it's not sexual misconduct. It's maybe you needed more, she cannot provide. So because of that, maybe it makes your relationship with her deteriorate and affect the children in the long run in a bigger way. But if she doesn't agree and you sleep around, it's sexual misconduct whether you have the vow or not. Some people think, oh, I don't have the vow, so I'm not breaking it. Wrong. You're breaking ethical vows. It's already bad karma because someone's hurt. Someone is hurt or not is not dependent on whether you have the vow or not. Someone is hurt because you've hurt them. So even if you don't have the vow, you say, oh, I'm okay, I don't have the refuge vow, I can sleep around. Stupid. So that means if you don't have the refuge vow, you can kill? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Why? It's on the basis of hurting. So then you say, if there's no difference, why take a vow? Because if you take a vow and you avoid, you collect the merits to overcome that habituation to do it. Because you swore to the Buddha and your Guru, I will not do that from now on. And since I will not do that from now on, every day you don't live it, even though you're itchy and you have difficulties to resist, then your karma will build up that you can overcome. Sleeping with women is like eating or sleeping or taking medication. It's maintaining your body. It's a physiological need. If you go overboard, it's very dangerous. But if you take it like eating and sleeping, it's the same thing. Men create sperm. Sperm needs to be released. The most well-known way to release sperm is by sexual contact. Some men produce more sperm, some produce less. There are different types. But my point is what? It's like eating. Men get hungry. It's like sleeping. Men get tired. But if you sleep all day, next day, every day, and you don't take care of your responsibility, take care of your wife, it's very bad karma. Then sleeping becomes bad karma. If you don't care about anybody and you just eat, or waste your money on alcohol, very bad karma. Why? Because you're wasting your body, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. So everything becomes the same. Sleeping, eating, drinking, entertainment, all becomes the same. But how bad it is whether it damages another person. So actually, sexual intercourse is something like overeating, or oversleeping, or over-entertaining, or shopping, or drinking alcohol. Why? It's indulging the senses. So in Buddhism, we don't say you don't sleep with people. Buddha explains how to do it to satisfy your need in a balanced way, but at the same time, not create damage. Why? He knows that most of the world cannot resist sleeping with people. He knows that. He knows that everybody needs to eat and sleep and also have sexual intercourse. He knows that. But he teaches you in such a way that it protects you while you're doing it. That's how kind the Buddha is. So especially in Tantric Vajrayana Buddhism, what is most important is they don't tell you don't have sex. What they tell you is how to do it in such a way that doesn't create harm. That's why in Vajrayana Buddhism, outer appearance of how the Lama looks or acts is not so important, it's more internal. Why? The level is much higher. Much, much higher. So Rinpoche sleeps with women, he benefits them, he fulfills a physical need, but it didn't disturb his work, it didn't disturb his wisdom, it didn't disturb his power. His dharma growing, even after he's dead, it's growing and growing and growing. But we sleep with women, nothing grows. Nothing. In fact, we get older, we lose respect, we lose money, we lose time. Nothing grows. So how can we see the difference? Rinpoche sleeps with women to see what he's done. We sleep with women. How come we get nothing? But the sleeping is the same. It's the motivation. Some more, his wife fully agreed. He told her from the first date. When they got married, she said to him, you're the most important person in my life. He says, well, you're the second most important thing in my life. And she says, why? He says, Dharma is not the number one. He already told her clearly. And he already told her openly, we're going to have an open relationship. It'll be more healthy for the future for everyone. More healthy. Now, to you may think, oh, that's your culture. But from Tibetan culture, it's not. It's not at all. Sexuality in Tibetan culture is like in Chinese culture. You don't talk about it, you don't show it, you don't be so open, but it's more free. People have more sexual freedom. Like one woman having 3-4 wives or 3-4 partners in Chinese is very bad. But in Tibetan, they don't think anything. Why? They come from a Buddhist point of view, as long as no one's hurt. That's why there are many women in Tibet now have 2, 3, 4 husbands living together with them. Yes, now. 3 brothers will marry 1 wife, and they'll live in the same house. And when she has a child, it belongs to all of them. DNA is the same. No conflict. I have a monk student in London. He has 2 fathers. Both brothers married 1 woman. To you that may seem foreign, but to them your style is foreign. And in Chinese history, many men have 1 wife, but if they're successful, they have many wives. What's right, what's wrong?